Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. As Warren Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving your perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. So we do not teach you how to rise to the occasion. We teach you how to fall to your level of preparation around here, folks. Meaning you have to stay ready so you don't have to get ready, because life is going to come at you really, really fast. If you decide to choose this lifestyle, you got to understand how fast life is going to come at you. Because of that, you have to have a mindset set up on systems, all right? And every single Monday, if you've been keeping up with my work for quite some time, every single Monday we do something called a Make Your Move Monday kickoff question. It takes on a bigger meaning during the football season, right? So, again, every Monday it's meant to be something thought-provoking. It's meant to be something that puts you in alignment with your business, with your leadership mentality. All things employee development is what we do around here in the Move Swiftly world, right? So, as far as today's question, and this is coming off the heels of, the unfortunate passing and the assassination, the brutal assassination of Charlie Kirk. And, seeing in order to get prepared for this, I was listening to some of the speeches from his service. Haven't gotten through all of them yet, but, remembering what he was all about and how abruptly it happened and how quick life changes just like that within the matter of seconds. That security removes itself. It's such a difficult thing. Life comes at you, and it comes at you fast. So question is, what are your principles? All right. What are your principles? What are the foundational pieces about your life that you're sticking in the ground, cementing, and making sure those principles are the things that you're remembered by? Because it's the principles at the end of the day that are going to be the things that last a lifetime, not the people around you. People are going to come in and out of your life. Personalities are going to change. Situations and circumstances are going to change. Ideas are going to change, and services, whatever it is you want to offer, all that stuff is going to change. But your principles are everything, and I'm the way it works. So the way it works, and by the way, I'm not sure what time I'll be able to dive deeper into all this in the live stream today. We've got a couple of things to get done. This morning, but I will be jumping on the live stream to do a deeper dive on this very topic. But the point is every time I do a question like this, or every Monday, I put a question out there because I've answered the question myself. There's something I'm living through in the current moment that's making me want to pose the question, and then I answer it myself. So if I'm answering the question in order to help somebody out there understand what it is I live through and what my principles are, there are two things. There's quite a few. So tomorrow we'll get into my top 5. But the two things, number one, is I'm not a victim of my circumstances, and that I cannot take today for granted. And two things in particular that made me live my life that way is in 5th grade. Again, some of you who have tuned into my work previously may have heard the story where I had a coach who passed away right there on the field in the middle of doing what he loved. Not the same way, but in the same breath, the same situation that Charlie Kirk. It wasn't a bullet, obviously. It was a massive heart attack that killed him. But the long and the short of it is seeing death happen right in front of me. All right, seeing death happen right in front of me with a coach that I adored. All right. And it taught me at a very young age, you cannot take today for granted. You gotta live for today. You cannot be in this place where you're constantly taking the moments for granted. That's number one. I'm only giving you 2 for now, but number 2 is, again, I not a victim, and not a person that is going to use an excuse to not get to the places where I want to get to. And that's something that got instilled in me from my father, who would have conversations with me about school and how people are always trying to intimidate us as the school system when it comes to honors classes and this and doctrines and all these sorts of things that they put out there. And he was telling me, I remember him telling me years ago, telling me a story about how all that stuff, he heard all that stuff, and he just went out and did what he did, and graduated with a degree, an architectural degree from Catholic University of America. Okay, so again, that's kind of the short end of it. I'll be diving deeper into the article, as I always do, on the live stream today. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to this very channel. We do this all day, every day. We're all about employee development here. Main website to check out to dive deeper into all the work I do. It's makeyourmove.com. That's MakeYamove.com. One-stop shop for your teamwork and your self-development needs. As one, Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker. Check it out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.